Chuck Schumer is here looking very glum. Doesn't he look glum? He looks glum. But look on the bright side, Chuck, considering how woke your party has become. If Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president.
All right, y'all, I had to share this one in case you missed it. Of course, Kamala Harris did miss it. She's always missing in action. No surprise there, but Donald Trump sure wasn't. He went full-on savage comedian mode last night at the Al Smith dinner, which, if you aren't familiar, it's an annual Catholic charity event that's held in New York City where all the so-called elites get together to stuff their faces and hopefully donate some money to support kiddos in need, which is cool and all, but the star of the show was definitely our next president, dishing out pure comedic gold laced with truth bombs. Jim Gaffigan went off as well, but after all the crap that Don's been through, from assassination attempts to wrongfully being dragged through court, false accusation after false accusation, impeachment attempts, a whole bunch of hot garbage, after all of that, to still be cracking jokes and laughing is a level of resilience you gotta respect, a level of toughness and leadership qualities that we need in a president once again. Hence why we need to make America great again and cast that vote for conservatives down the ticket, starting with Donald Trump. But he had folks like Chuck Schumer looking extra uncomfortable, and I loved every second of it. Gooder than chicken is what we like to say around here, but y'all let me know what you think in the comments section after these clips finish rolling. Let's get it poppin'.
The fact is, we need new leadership in this country. Right now, we have someone in the White House who can barely talk, barely put together two coherent sentences, who seems to have mental faculties of a child, it's said. There's a person that has nothing going, no intelligence whatsoever, but enough about Kamala Harris. Let's get on to something else. I used to think the Democrats were crazy for saying that men have periods, but then I met Tim Walz. But look on the bright side, Chuck, considering how woke your party has become. If Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president. Joe has almost disappeared from view. The only way he could be seen less is if he had a show on CNN. They had nothing. They've got nothing. But unfortunately, Governor Walz isn't here himself, but don't worry, he'll say that he was. He's going to say he was. Tradition holds that I'm supposed to tell a few self-deprecating jokes this evening. So here it goes. Nope, I've got nothing. I've got nothing. There's nothing to say. I guess I just don't see the point of taking shots at myself when other people have been shooting at me for a hell of a long time and they shoot hard. And as you may have seen, Kamala did an interview on Fox News yesterday. It went so poorly for her that the Democrats have been forced to install another 100 drop boxes throughout the city. There's a group called White Dudes for Harris. Have you seen this? White Dudes for Harris. Anybody know? Are some of you here? White Dudes for Harris? Doesn't sound like it. But I'm not worried about them at all because their wives and their wives' lovers are all voting for me. We have another former New York City mayor with us, frankly, easily the worst in our history. And it's not Michael, that I can tell you. I'm surprised that Bill de Blasio was actually able to make it tonight, to be honest. He was a terrible mayor. I don't give a shit if this is comedy or not. He was a terrible mayor. He did a horrible job. That's not comedy, by the way, that's fact. Well, I'd better wrap up because Mayor Adams told me earlier that I needed to make this one very quick, especially the city has reserved this room for a large group of illegal aliens coming in from Texas.
Thank you. Good evening, rich people. I never know how to address you people. Do you prefer, global elite or coastal elite? You know, I mean, I know we live in sensitive times and I don't want to mislabel anyone. The media has begun discussing the phenomena of secret Trump voters. I don't know if you've heard about this. People who publicly say they would never vote for Trump, but then when they go in the voting booth, they do. It's a small group. They're called the Biden family. President Biden couldn't be here tonight. The DNC made sure of that. You know, this event has been referred to as the Catholic Met Gala. 22% of Americans identify as Catholic. Catholics will be a key demographic in every battleground state. I'm sorry, why is Vice President Harris not here? I mean, consider this. This is a room full of Catholics and Jews in New York City. This is a layup for the Democratic nominee. I mean, in her defense, I mean, she did find time to appear on The View, Howard Stern, Colbert, and the longtime staple of campaigning, the Call Her Daddy podcast. You know, this has been an interesting presidential campaign. The Democrats have been telling us Trump's re-election is a threat to democracy. In fact, they were so concerned of this threat, they staged a coup, ousted their democratically elected incumbent, and installed Kamala Harris. In other words, all her dreams have come true. Really? It really makes you consider the power of prayer, right, Cardinal? Sometimes prayers take 3.5 years and a George Clooney op-ed. Yeah. I don't know who's angry, but I don't care.
Trump 2024. Trump 2024. Trump, hey, Trump, hey, Trump, hey, Trump, hey, Trump 2024.
Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, ring the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. If you like what I'm doing over here and you want to show a little extra love and support, make sure you go check out our website down below in the description section. That way you can get all the awesome shirts that you see me wearing in every single video. They're all made by my smoking hot wife with tons of different designs to choose from. Sizes ranges from itty bitty extra small to big and hefty 5X. I'm sure we got something that you like or a great gift for someone that you love. Outside of that, you can always join the Gibson family here on YouTube and become a member by clicking that join button. You can buy me a coffee. You can join the Patreon family. All those links are down below as well. By no means do you have to do any of that. Just showing up and watching my freckle face on your screens for a few minutes, I'm greatly appreciative. I love y'all and I can't thank you enough for rocking with me throughout the years. Until next time, I'll be praying for you. Godspeed. I'm gone.